Um, so I needed to tend to that. Let's see if anybody is here. Okay, I am live. All right, here we go. And let's go. Hi, Susan. Welcome here. Let me change that. There we go. Okay. Whew, that was crazy. It was like 10 to 10, and I'm just getting myself together and making sure that I'm ready. And now I'm warm in my basement, which is usually chilly. Hi, Chris. Welcome here. Susan, thank you for sharing. I will write your name down. And so, of course, 10 to 10, my doorbell rings, and it's my sprinkler guy, and and I had to tend to that. So yes, I was 2 minutes late, something like that. So I want to welcome you here. Good morning, Darlene. Welcome here. Um, Thanks for popping in, even though I'm a few minutes late. Um, I hope everybody is doing well. Hello, Kathy, and thank you for saying hello, everyone. I love that. I, I want the community feel here. Um, let's get to know each other and all of that. And I feel like I do. I know many of you personally. Susan, I don't. If I'm ever out your way, I'm looking you up, my friend. Um, okay. Whew, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. So let me introduce myself. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Um, Happy to be your demonstrator, whether you have one or not. Please stick around. I hope I inspire you. If you do have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that's wonderful. There's no reason for you to leave. I'm not trying to scoop. Just hang around and hopefully I will inspire you. Carol, Marika, hello. Carol, I will mark you down that you shared. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me bring the camera down to my tabletop view. And hello, Darlene, popping back and forth between YouTube and um, Facebook. Sorry. It's been crazy. It's been a little bit crazy. Ever feel like thank you, Carol. Um, Nice to be home. Ever feel like you're living on the edge? Kind of where I'm at. So I feel like I'm living on the edge. So if I bumble through this, please forgive me. Let me just chat you up just a little bit. We've got the June tutorial bundle happening. You do not have to live in Canada if you are interested in this. You can purchase it for $25. All you would do is send me an e-transfer or a PayPal, and look at all the shadows happening. Let me get some lights on. Hopefully that'll help. And I can send you the June bundle tutorial. What this is there are 37 projects in here from 37 different Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. And some of them have videos, some don't. I always include mine with a video, but you know what? It's everybody's personal preference. So what it is basically a tutorial. So if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, what a great way to get some classes together for yourself without you having to do all the thinking and all the work. If you are in Canada, you can also purchase it for $25, or you can place a $65 order with me. And good morning, Gail. Nice to see you. And then I will automatically send you the 37 project tutorial bundle. Say that fast 10 times. I am having a paper share from our not allowed to show you. Always hard for me when they say not allowed to show you because I tend to kind of be a bad girl and I want to show you so desperately, but I can show you the cover and that gives you a little bit of inkling of what's inside. This is design paper. That is design paper, as is that. Okay, lots of goodies in here. If you need a mini catalog, please let me know. I'm happy to get one to you. So my paper share and my ribbon share has to do with this catalog. If you ordered all of the paper and if you ordered the ribbon, the whole thing would come to just over $218. If you want a taste of it all, and the explanation, let me see, I think I've got, here is the paper share, and there's more information, all that. In that link there. So if you want a taste of it all, you can get the paper share for $58. If you want the ribbon, you can get the ribbon for $30. If you did all the ribbon, it would cost you $105. So it's a great, great value. Now, if you do both, and you can do this if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well, and then you would just get a taste of it all for yourself. If you do both, I'm also going to throw in a just a random 6x6 pack of DSP. So some of it will be mixed, some of it will not, but it's just going to be all random. I'm trying to de-stash a little bit. Today is the 16th of June. You have until the end of the month to purchase anything in the mini catalog that you want, okay? So be sure that, let me take that off. If there is something in the mini that you're interested in, before it goes away, you're gonna wanna grab that, okay? So this is your last chance. I do have, bonjour mon ami. Oh, that's okay. And Lucy, thank you so much for the beautiful card. It meant an awful lot. Let me see. I don't know if I have a host code. Yeah, I think this is a current host code. If you do want to place an order in the mini for your last chance items, let me know. I'm pretty sure that's a current host code. If it doesn't work for you, then it's not, okay? But I will look into this as soon as the live is done, okay? And let's move on to today's project, what I'm doing. So in the new mini, there's this, I forget what it's called. Actually, it's called Nourish and Flourish, okay? This is what it looks like. It comes zipped. I kind of have things sticking out, but there's a little zipper for around it. And look how pretty that is. I fell in love with this in the catalog, and I thought, you know what? I have to have it. Hopefully I use it. Now it is, what do you call that? Thermal? So you could put hot or cold in there, and it comes with this pack of beautiful goodness. And so I thought I would play with that today. But this is where I really like it. It's gorgeous. So hopefully I'll use it. And I mean, I don't tend to pack a lunch anywhere. Lucy, thank you for sharing. But you know what? It can be used for anything. So yeah, I'll figure it out. I just really liked it and I wanted it, so I bought it. So it's going to come with instructions, kind of like your paper pumpkin, okay? So it's kind of sweet, but you know what? Like paper pumpkin, you can do your own thing. So there is, here we go. Let's see. Just saying hello, more than you know. I'm just so lucky to know you. And then again in German and French, and you know what? I'm not sure. French, English, and German, I believe, are the three languages. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's another language that I'm forgetting. Darlene, thank you so much for sharing. I will enter your name. Okay. But when I did my card, I actually didn't use that. I feel like my camera is really far away. Let's see. Sorry about this. I don't think I can adjust it. Is my camera really far away? I would have to go around to the back to adjust that. Yeah, I can't right now. Is it far? Should I take the time? Or are we good? You know what? I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go around to the back and see if I can do that. Sorry. First live back home other than my reveal, but with that, I needed my camera high. Come on, baby. Work with me. I can't, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. I have this, there's a thing on the back where I can adjust the height, but it's so tight right now, it's not working. Dutch is the other language. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Barb, welcome here. How come you had a hard time finding me? That's weird. Sorry about that. Okay, I have burnished these already. So in the kit, it comes with 3, I don't know if you can see that, but it's really pretty. These are embossed. And then this kind of, I never remember what that shape is. And then this, I believe that's called mosaic. Okay, so I used that one, and I'm going to use the mosaic one. This one here just seems very masculine to me, which is great. Found you no problem on YouTube, but not on Facebook. Weird. That's weird. I don't know why. Anyway, that I'm going to use for a masculine card, but I don't want to do a masculine today. So let's do the mosaic. My sample, I used this one, and I'll show you later. Oh, is anybody playing along? Because you know what? I did post a sketch. Is anybody playing along with that sketch? Let me know. So in the kit, you get 9 card bases. See, my brain's not working. You get a pack of ephemera, and these are adhesive backed. Okay, I'm not going to pull them off yet. You also get 3 sheets of this ephemera, beautiful flowers. And if you wink it up, like I winked up, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there you go. I winked up that leaf. Okay, with using my Wink of Stella. And then you're going to get your 9 and then your cardboard. If you're into mini albums, this is great to hang on to. I love doing mini albums. I'm going to have to do a mini album class one day. So here are the envelopes. Shaded Spruce, Petal Pink, and what is that? Pool Party. Okay, so those are the colors. So here we go. Anybody playing along? I'm waiting. Yes or no? I need to know because I'm just that Snoopy person. I'm ignoring the instructions. It tells you how to make these. Yay, Kathy. I'm going to do a mini album class then. Okay, I'm on it. Here is what I did with my original card. And I thank Susan for answering. And I will show you after what I did. I'm going to do this one pretty much the same. So what I did for this one was, oh, Marika, that is okay. I took my card base. This is your standard A2 card base that we do here in North America. And I actually cut off on the embossed side, I cut off 1/2 inch. This was in order to follow my sketch that I did. Okay. So now we've got this kind of smaller front. And then what I did here was from the Butterfly Wishes. Now, what you want to do, I'm tripping over my words here. What you want to do to kind of follow this idea is you want to find a design paper that is small. Like that would work. That, in my mind, would not work, but this would, okay? So if you wanted to do it in the blues, to me, that would not work, but this would. So you want a really small print, or you could use the in colors, and all of these work because the, let me show you, the design is already small. Marika, thank you for sharing. See how the design is already small? And you could use either side. Like that would be great for masculine. Do you see that? And so with the in color design paper, you get, and see, that would be fun too. See, so there's the same flowers. So the pattern repeats, same flowers. So that would work, and that would work, and this would work. There it is, okay, on that side. Okay, now the reason why I'm not using this is because I'm trying to follow the colors that are in the kit. Okay, so we're going to grab this, and I cut 1/2 inch off. So let's cut this just a smidge smaller. And my brain's not working with me here today. So this is 3/8 of an inch. And my card base measures 5.5. So let's cut this to 5 5/8. Did I do that right? Ooh, I did. Okay. Then grab your tear and tape. I think you know where I'm going with this. Marika, I will write your name down right away here. Karen, I hope you come. I hope you come. Be lovely to see your name pop up. And let's just give that a tear. I'm not a tear and tape with my fingers. I just never have been. Marika. There we go. And then what I want to do is let's get that started. This is how I like to work with my tear and tape. I start just a corner. So this side, there's still nothing that's opened. And I kind of eyeball that placement is correct. And when I like where I'm placed, I press down the open area, and then I can just grab that little tail and just run that down like so. And then I know I'm nice and square. And see what happens to the front of your card. All of a sudden, it looks really sweet. So let's grab, so I'm going to use part of this. Let's grab this and let's place that down on the card. It's overhung or too long, and I'm just going to cut it. I do not trust doing this with scissors. Some people would flip this over so that they could see where they're going and they would cut it. But when it comes to this, I just can't seem to get that square. So I would rather do it that way. Little piece of trash. There we go. Our card is coming together. Let's grab some of our sweet ephemera here, and let's just build our flower. I'm not going to put any of it down yet. I want to just kind of eyeball. I want leaves. It might look a little bit different than the other, and so nothing is getting put together quite yet. Do I want a different color flower? That might be kind of sweet. And do I have a small yellow? I don't, but we've got a deeper. I like that. What do you think of that? And I think, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to like, I was going to pull this one out. It's a different green. So let's stick with the same green and just a smaller set of leaves on that side. Yep, I like it. So I kind of put things down the way I want that to be on my card, and then I just start building it. So I just kind of remember where things are at. I'm going to put, I don't know if this is going to work. I haven't, thanks, Kathy. I haven't used this in a month. It's still working. So I just put a little dab just in that area there, and then down onto the flower it goes. This one has already been winked, which is fine. I'm going to put that on that side because it's going under right here. And again, this is going under, so I want the adhesive on that side. And I am going to put dimensionals on this, but before we do that, let's wink it up because we can. And I don't know if I even have any wink left in here. Oh, there's a little bit coming out. I think it's time to, I need to mark which wink of Stella's I have re-added. So I did a video a while ago, and what you do is you just put a few drops of rubbing alcohol inside, because there's usually still a little bit of wink left in the tumbler, and so you can give it new life. And I think this is one of the ones that I had replenished. I'm just giving this a gentle push, and let's color that a little bit more, see if anything more comes out. Nicely winked. Yeah, there we go. There's more coming out. We headed to the lake yesterday, and I got all of my flower beds done, so it looks lovely. Maybe when I go this weekend, I'll do a little impromptu video and show you my flower garden. I have a vegetable garden as well, but it, of course, it's too early for things to come up, so it looks like a pile of mud, other than my tomato plants. Oh, I have to share a story with you. Cherie, welcome here. Thank you for sharing. Got your name down. So while we were in Vancouver, Dean and Mark is our son, Dean and Mark went to the store to do some errands, and Dean pulled out his wallet, and his wallet was empty. So when they came back, he said to me, Barb, thank you for sharing. I'll get your name down. Oh, you know what? Oh, I did put Marika's name down. So when I need a mini on that one, I just don't want it to cave in. When Dean got back from the store with Mark, and Oliver, our 8-year-old, was standing with the men and myself, and Dean says to me, "Oh, you know what? I don't want to put that on yet. I want to show you something." So Dean says to me, "Did before I forget, Barb, thank you for sharing." Dean says to me, "Did you take money out of my wallet?" And I'm like, "No, I never do." And I don't. I never go in his wallet and take money. If I did, I would tell him. Anyway, Mark looks at Oliver and says, "Ollie, do you know anything about this?" And Oliver says to his dad, "Well, Elliot, our 6-year-old, Elliot showed me some money and I asked him where he got it. And he said Grandpa gave it to him. And it was 3 20s, a 10, a 5, and 35 cents. So busted, you think? Um, so so Elliot said to Oliver, "Well, Grandpa gave it to me," but obviously Oliver counted it because Elliot can't count money to that degree, $75.35. And so Ollie said to Elliot, "Well, you better put it in your bank then if Grandpa gave it to you." I'm just looking for another color that I think is going to go with all of this in this pack of Butterfly Wishes. Let me see if I like that. That might be, let's check it out. If that might be too busy, or that would be sweet. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. That will not work. It's too bright. So anyway, the boys got busted. And so then the next day, I'm in the front yard with Oliver and Elliot, and we're planting a little garden for Mom. And Dean walks by and says, "I'll be right back. I'm just heading to the store to just looking for a color that I'm happy with. That could potentially work as well." Heading to the store just to do a few returns. And Elliot, our grandson who's a thief, that one, Elliot says to Dean, "Grandpa, it's a good thing you found your money." Oh my goodness, busted. I'm making this into a birthday card. So I'm going to use our our balloon bouquet punch. I love this. I actually use it a lot. And I want to show you how I like to use it. So let's punch out that color. I want to make sure that we find a color that we're happy with. And this one. And that. And I don't need all of these balloons, but you know what? When I create for the jewelry store that I work for, I always have balloons on their birthday cards. Okay, I wish I wouldn't have taken the backing off of this. So help me decide. Do I want that balloon or this one? Actually, there's no colors in there that work, although show me the rule. Keep it there. That would end up being too busy for me. So there's a bigger one. There it is again. We could do that. Or the bigger one there. And I've got one right here. Or this. I think I know which one I want. What are you thinking? So this one here is the one that I'm drawn to because I love that the colors are the same. Okay, so that's my first pick. The orangish one, this one, yeah, Lucy, I agree. There's this one here, which for me ends up being too busy. There's just too much happening. And that color is not in here anywhere. So that's not working for me. That gets to get tucked away. That could potentially work, right? Potentially. The flower, you like that one? Okay. That could potentially work. We're going to do a vote here, and there's the bigger of it, which now that for me is too busy. The smaller one I can handle. So this is a no. This one I can handle. Okay. That is a different flower. That I could handle. I like this one better because there's not as much going on. And I don't, and then there's the orange one. So here's the thing. Do we want, what's behind that one? Where did that big guy go? I don't know where I'm missing a balloon. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so ladies, which flower do we want? Do we want the orange or do we want the flourish? Yes, most definitely the first one. So the orange. And if I did it, I'm going to do it bigger. Orange. Sorry, Kathy. I think we're not doing the flower one. We're going to do the orange one. Now let's make this balloon look realistic. I'm going to take my piercing mat. I'm going to put the balloon upside down because I'm using the orange side. And then if I grab, where did it go? Where did you go? I was using it. Okay, if I grab our chalk marker, this side here, I don't know if you can see that, how it's nice and smooth, okay? Nice and smooth. I'm going to take that and I am going to massage my balloon. So basically what I'm doing is I'm breaking up the fibers, okay? Breaking up those fibers and kind of giving the balloon a 3D effect. Now when I flip it over, I will show you what I mean. So that's just the white chalk marker. Did I share with you, and I think I did during my unboxing, that I need some minis. That 12 by 12 basic black is back. You know what else is back? Our, what do you call it? What do you call that tray that you put embossing powder in when you're, yeah, anyway, that tray is back and they sell it as a set. So what you're getting is the tray, the embossing buddy, and a little brush. I need some twine. So let's get a piece of twine from our essentials pack. And I think I've got, that's going to be way too long. I need to order more. My white is just about done. That would be, let's give that a cut. So let's go about 7 inches, which gives us plenty. And I am going to, this is what I usually do, but I'm jumping ahead of myself. I take a little dab of glue. Please do not go on my piercing mat. So there's a little dot of adhesive there. I don't know if you can see that. I've got a little dot of adhesive. And then I take my twine and I set it in there because I don't want that going anywhere. And then I put a dimensional on top of it. after the adhesive has dried, but because I just did that, it's not quite dry. Let's put our sweet little balloon right here, like so. Now, do you see how, can you see how the balloon has dimension compared to this one if I put that one straight down on the card? A powder pal. And this one has dimension. Do you see that? Yes, and tweezers. Yes, which are fantastic and very timely because I can't find mine. Now I want this to have a little bit of, kind of a little bit of a dancing effect. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. And if I very carefully put a little dot of glue right on my card front, like so, and place that in there, that will eventually adhere to my card. Okay, let's give that a little press down. And I like the shape that's happening here. Just going to adjust it. And you can put a little dot here so it doesn't go anywhere. Thanks for the reminder, girls. Hello, Regina. Welcome here. My mind is a little preoccupied, so I totally forgot about the tweezers. Thank you. Then we're going to take our flowers that we built up and that we winked up, and we're going to pop that. I want that to come up a little bit. I'm going to pop that right there, like so. Then I pre-stamped happy birthday, but you know what? Let's tuck that away. Regina, thank you for sharing. We also, in that pack also comes these beautiful little gems. You know me, I love my gems. I don't think there's a card that I create that does not have a gem. And let me see, what sentiment do we want? I want to use sending smiles. Sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs. Let me know what sentiment you would like to see on this card, and I will do it. The first person wins. The first person that tells me what sentiment. So we've got smiles across the miles, all the good luck your way, sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, and comfort and strength. And this card would actually go with any of those sentiments. Okay? Let me know. I'm waiting. The first person that chimes in, a card to say hello. Okay. A card to say hello. There it is. Let's do it. So I need to find that. I want to make sure that it's the right one. Now in my box of strips, you know how I save my strips. So I've got one of these beautiful boxes that you get at Michael's. Sorry, Marika beat you. I wonder if that's, so this little skinny strip, can you believe it? I saved it. I saved that skinny strip. I'm going to place that down on my Stamparatus. I think that's going to fit. I don't know if I was too crazy in saving something so small. And I don't think I've got my mat under here. And I don't. I need my mat because I'm using photopolymer. So let's do that again. I always go with this grid right here. And I want to make sure that I'm still, because now that I moved it, it's just a smidge off. Let's see if I'm good. I'm going to go just a tiny bit higher. I find it, because I haven't done a live in so long, I find it hard. Bye, Susan. Thanks for popping in. Let's grab Calypso Coral, because that's the color that we're playing with. Grab my favorite tool. Thanks, Darlene. My pressure tool. I'm a smidge off, but not bad. Not bad. And then what I'm going to do, whoa, don't close that, is I'm going to take my snips. And if I cut at an angle this way and that way, yeah, I wish I was a little more, you know what, I'm going to trim this by hand because I'm really close to my sentiment at the top, and I don't really want to be that uncentered inside my little panel here. There we go. I like that better. Now, let's get some dimensionals behind that. What is everybody's plans for the rest of the day? Yay, Dar. Yay for using scraps. We tease each other about that sometimes, but you know what? Who saves scraps? I'm interested. Who is a scrap saver? Let's pull this back. And I am going to just trim that off. Yay! Fellow scrap savers unite. So I'm just cutting. I always like to put one in the middle. I don't want my sentiment to bow, but I don't want my dimensional sticking out. No, I'm good. Whoops, that's not the garbage. And one more little guy. I'm sticking to everything. Take the backing off on that side. Come on, baby, work with me. Yeah, I got my vegetable garden all done, got my flowers all done, and I'm not going to lie, I was sore. I was sore. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling the fact that I'm 64. I'm feeling it. Let's put this down right here. Now you want to make sure that if you're, I'm a little bit crooked. Come on, baby. There we go. When you're putting this sentiment down, if you're, like, let's say I had it a little bit lower, You would not want a dimensional in the middle. You would just want your dimensional on the side, okay? Just so that your sentiment would be sitting properly, okay? So there's the card that we made today. Oh, I need bling. I need my little pearls. Lucy, you do save now. Yay. So FSS Club. Dar, my brain seriously is not working. What would that be? Scrap Saver. What does the F stand for? What does the F? Hi, Gail. I thought you were already here. Let's put and see how this bottom one is free flowing. That's on purpose. The balloon is floating in the air. Let's put that little guy there. And I should use that side because I do prefer it and I always forget. And then one at the top. Voila. Oh, you had to leave for forever. Yes. Forever Scrap Savers Club. Yes, I am part of the Forever Scrap Savers Club. The proof is in my beautiful Michaels box. So this is using the kit from, but I did my own thing from this beautiful, beautiful bag. Like, it's great. I love it. I love it. Little picnic bag. So here is the card we created today. And here is the card that I created at the lake house in between planting my garden. Okay, let me get fellow scrap savers. There you go. Okay. The Forever Fellow Scrap Savers Club. Say that fast 10 times. Let me add some names into the wheel. Let me share that with you. Share a screen. Whoops. I think I missed it. Right here. There we go. Share. I think it's there. I think I did it right. Let me put down all these beautiful names. Thank you for sharing, ladies. Regina, Barb, whoops, typo. Cherie, Marika, Dar, Lucy, Carol, and Susan. I think everybody is there. Let me do that again. Regina, Barb, Cherie, Marika, Dar, Lucy, Carol, and Susan. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see the wheel. Bye, Gail. Fellow Scrap Savers Club. And that's what you said before. So I turned it into an acronym. Thank you, darling. Fellow Scrap Savers Club. There you go. Let's give that wheel a couple of spins and let's see who, let's shuffle it a couple of times and give it a spin is what I meant to say. Let's see who our winner is today. And the winner is Lucy. Lucy, congratulations. You won the draw. I'm not sure if you're still there. Do you want the hello card or do you want the happy birthday card? Here's the hello. And here's the happy birthday. You're welcome. You're welcome. Girls, I'm going to run, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you have a great weekend. It's almost here. Today is Thursday. Yay, heading to the lake tomorrow. And if I think of it, because I might be busy with grandkids, but if I think of it, I will do a real quick impromptu, and I'll give you a walk through our yard. Okay, we have been doing some yard work, so some of it is kind of torn up a little bit, but for the most part, it looks pretty awesome and just a super fun place to be. You're very welcome, Regina, and thank you so much for all your beautiful words, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Have a blessed weekend, and God bless. Talk to you. Bye now.